It's definitely worth spending some time practicing arrangements for these math challenge questions. It's not really a topic covered in detail on the syllabus, but it doesn't, just needs a bit of time practicing these questions, of course, but like looking into lessons and so on it, textbooks or web resources. So because then it actually becomes quite quick to calculate this sort of thing rather than trying to work out every arrangement. We can just use knowledge of how how to get it more quickly. And I'll just give you a bit of insight. So let's say we're choosing between three different t-shirts, and then let's go with four different pairs of shorts. So for every t-shirt, I could pick four different combinations of shorts. So I got four options basically for my blue t-shirt. Then I also have four options for my green t-shirt for the different shorts and four for my red t-shirt. So actually I've got four times three or three times four, however you want to think about it, different options. And this is a relatively simple example. I hope you're happy with it. By the way, if I start to bring in socks, let's say there's two different pairs. Okay, I've got to pick a pair of socks, not just one sock, because that would change it. But I either pick two reds or two greens. So for the red socks, there's four times three options, and then the green socks, there's four times three options. So actually, I would then times by two again. This is called the product rule of counting, and so you can work out arrangements very quickly. It is the same idea here. Let's just, pick our starting one, like here, for example. There's actually going to be four different possibilities for this. And I'm going to say, for example, I might pick P. I could pick P, Q, R, or S. So it's a little bit like I had four options for my shorts. Now, okay, they have to be in each two by two square and they have to be along each row. But at the moment, there's no other restrictions. Um, so this next one, I just have to make sure I don't pick P again, actually. So there's going to be three options if I go to the right. And then like sometimes the order is important in these situations and sometimes it's not so important. We shouldn't start thinking about what's going on down here because it will depend on what's up here. So I'm just going to work my way. I'm going to go to this square now. I'm going to sort of think about the squares and then we'll come back to the rows. So here I've got to either have R or S. So actually there's going to be two options. But let's say I put S in, for example. Then I have to put R in here. There's only one option for that. So that is the different number of ways we can arrange these four over here. Let's keep going. So now this one here, right, I'm now restricted because I can't put P or Q in, and I've already dealt with that, and I can't put R in either because I've already got it here. Remember, we have to have it in each square. So actually, it's another times one. I must put S here for it to work, and I must put P there to satisfy the rules. And then similarly, this must be R. So I'm just times them by one again, or you can just ignore it to be fair at this point, and that must be Q. So we've got choices when we're first putting it in, but then actually the second four like have to follow this pattern. There's no other way we can do it for a given first four that we put in. So obviously this is more complex than this problem, but it uses the same ideas. Overall, the answer is going to be 4 times 3 times 2, which is going to be 24. Hope that makes sense. Keep practicing these arrangement questions. I think they're great.